It's Anna Martorella from Exertis Cybersecurity. I'm here to give you an overview of the Seceon aiXDR platform. The first screen we see is the executive dashboard, which offers a high-level view of everything happening in your environment. At the bottom, you see the devices from which you are receiving data. In the center, the data flowing in and out of your environment, and so on. The three boxes on the left represent respectively the number of events captured in the last 7 days, over 4 billion pieces of information from logs, flows, and user information. Below that, about 9.8 million threat indicators such as failing login attempts, access to blacklisted sites, and new scans. And at the bottom, the actual number of alerts generated in that 7-day period, which is 28 alerts, about 4 per day, a manageable amount. This showcases the power of the system's machine learning engines and artificial intelligence correlation, which take all these events, reduce them to threat indicators, and then transform them into concrete alerts that reduce action. Let's check the status of log and flow collection. Here we see all the different sources of logs and flows that the system is collecting. This is where we can complement your existing Splunk system. While Splunk collects logs, we collect not only logs, but also flows and user information, creating a much richer and deeper picture of what is happening in your environment, allowing us to build behavioral models for each host without relying on signatures identifying threats based on behavior. Finally, we have artificial intelligence and unsupervised machine learning, which can significantly reduce the number of false positives. We received excellent feedback from our partners who report very few false positives, meaning your team needs to spend much less time reviewing events that do not require action. Now let's move on to the alerts. Here you have an overview of the alerts page. At the top, there is a graphical representation of different types of alerts and their status, open, resolved, etc. Below, you see the actual open alerts. I want to see a longer time period, so I select 60 days and look for a particular type of alert, such as hosts potentially infected with malware. Here I can see the alerts that match this profile, and by delving deeper, I can see relevant details of the alerts, such as the user and other pertinent information. I can also view the page of a specific alert showing which specific information was used to generate this alert, such as user information, logs, and flows. Here you see the MITRE techniques used, a framework for classifying and describing cyber attacks incorporated into our alerts. Let's go back and see the graphical representation of a host over time. We can see activities such as access to blacklisted sites and other suspicious activities. If you decide that action is necessary, you can click the Remediate button, select the device, and apply the necessary rules to block access to blacklisted sites or other corrective actions. Now, let's look at auto-remediation, where the system can be programmed to automatically intervene on certain types of alerts without waiting for human intervention, configurable based on specific times or days of the week. The Seceon Playbook Manager allows for automating responses to alerts. You can create customized playbooks to perform specific actions automatically, configuring them for various scenarios such as ransomware alerts or malware infections. You can schedule these actions for specific times, ensuring timely and appropriate management of alerts. Finally, let's move on to reports. We have several reports in the system, such as the security posture report, which can be automatically sent to a list of recipients at regular intervals. It can show detailed information such as host with the most alerts, the geographical location of alerts, and a comprehensive list of alerts. You can configure the system to send reports and alerts to specific individuals, ensuring that the right people receive the necessary information in real time. This is a brief overview of the system. I hope it was helpful, and I thank you very much for your time.